So 30 days ago, I decided to start an Etsy dropshipping store, and this is how it went. For those of you who don't know what Etsy dropshipping is or have any interest in how I started the store and got it running, check out this video. I posted it about 30 days ago. Now let's see the results. Anyway, to sum up the first video, essentially I launched an Etsy dropshipping store. I put a few products on there and it's been running for about 30 days. I sourced all of the products from AliExpress and I haven't touched the store since day one. Now, we got in the last 30 days a grand total of, drumroll please, 4 orders and $187 in sales. Amazing. Now, while this result might seem a little bit underwhelming, overall I'm pretty happy with it. The first month on Etsy is always the worst, and it does get better month on month after that. Generally, you can see the second month doubling or even tripling. So I'm pretty happy with the results so far, and I think we should let this keep running a little. Another thing to note is the quantity of items I actually have in the shop. So I only uploaded 8 items, all from AliExpress. So my thoughts here are, if you say up to that to 80 products, potentially you could look at some results around the $1,800 mark in the first month. If that doubles or even triples in the second month or third month, you can look at a few $1,000s worth of revenue in this store. And the cost of shipping these products out is very, very low depending on what products you go with. And obviously this is only going to work if these products have roughly the same kind of conversion rate and price. But it's definitely something worth looking into, and I would highly suggest starting one of these stores if you're stuck with something on what to do online. It has very, very little cost to kind of start a store like this. So the conversion rate, you may have noticed that the conversion rate at 2.2% is quite low for a store like this. I'm going to experiment with switching up the prices a little bit, maybe changing some of the ad copy and photos, and hopefully we can up that conversion rate a little bit. Something interesting I also noted was that there were 9 times that people added a product to their cart, and this actually equated to around $300 worth of lost sales that we didn't get. So the conversion rate potentially could have been a little bit higher if the price was there, and maybe it got the person to convert and click the button and make it to that next step. So that's something also that we can think about. Sometimes I didn't change anything in the last 30 days. If you were more on top of this, you could look at the prices, see what works, see what's not working, and make some updates from there. For me, I just changed absolutely nothing. So that's something I'm going to work on over the next 30 days and see if we can really scale this store up and get it to that next level and have another source of passive income, essentially. Great thing about this store is you don't need to pay for traffic, and this is all organic. So I got 4 sales and that's completely organic. Something else I'm going to experiment with over the next 30 days is paying for views and paying for purchases, essentially. You can do this for as low as $1 a day on Etsy, and I've noticed in the past that this really helps scale that store up to the next level. Once you start getting conversions coming through on paid ads, you can actually turn them off, and eventually you'll start to see some more organic growth coming through the store. It's really just to get the ball rolling and start getting some eyes on the product. And then Etsy will start to notice that that product is doing well, and it will start recommending organically, and you can switch those ads off. So that's something I'm going to experiment with the next 30 days as well. So anyway, over the next 30 days, as I mentioned, I'm going to try all these different methods. I'm going to change the ad copy, I'm going to change the photos, and I'm going to upload more listings. I'm going to set the target of 50 different listings over the next 30 days. I can't obviously do them all at once. It does take some time to do it. If you were lazy, you could possibly pay someone on Fiverr or something like this to upload the listings for you, but they're not always going to be the best quality. It's going to be a rush job. So if you can take the time, get the listings up, that's something that I'm going to do over the next 30 days. I'm also going to experiment with Etsy paid ads, like I mentioned, and obviously change up the photos for the existing listings that I have and really start to get a higher quality listing live on the site. So if you have any interest in what's going to happen over the next 30 days, I'm going to upload again exactly 30 days from today, and we'll see how the results are looking for my Etsy store.